guys, welcome back. I hope you all are having a nice and wonderful day. I am here on Photoshop CS6, and you guys may be wondering, Kiloix, why are you on Photoshop? You're supposed to be recording some nice Roblox gameplay. Well, I'm here on Photoshop so I can show you guys and teach you guys how to create your very own thumbnails, and I will also show you guys how I create my very own thumbnails here right now. So let's go ahead and begin with this tutorial. Alright, once you open up Photoshop, you should be greeted with this whole outlay like this. Your colors and adjustments and layers on the right, and your tools on the left with your settings and stuff on the top. The first thing I want you guys to go ahead and do is press Files. Go ahead and go over to New and make sure that your width is 1280 and your height is 720. Make sure it's in pixels, not inches, not centimeters, not millimeters, nothing like that. Make sure it's in pixels, guys. Pixels. So once you have that selected, go ahead and title it whatever you want and press OK. So once you do that, it should bring up a white 1280 by 720 canvas like this. Once you have this canvas up, you're gonna go ahead and open up any type of browser that you use, your web browser. Get this off my screen. We're gonna go over to images, and we're gonna use jailbreak for an instance. We're gonna type in Roblox jailbreak. Hold up, Roblox jailbreak. There we go. And we're gonna use this because this is commonly used as a background for jailbreak type games. We're gonna right click and press copy. Please try to not use thumbnails that were used by that was used with the actual game like this. If you go on the actual Roblox jailbreak page, they have this as a thumbnail, and they had this as a thumbnail. I don't know if that's still there, but they have thumbnails like this. Try to create your own like this. Like Dennis, he creates his own using the same kind of method. So go ahead and grab your image and right click and press copy and head back over to Photoshop. So once we're here at Photoshop, we're gonna go ahead and go over to layers and double click layers, double click background, which should be your layer right now. It's gonna say name layer 0. We're gonna press OK. That's basically making this into a layer that you can edit. So we're gonna go ahead, and once we've done that, we're gonna press paint. We're gonna press the paint bucket right here. It should be under erase. Between eraser and smudge. It should be between those two, or blur. So we're gonna go up here to mode, and we're gonna click this, and we're gonna make it clear. We're gonna add a new layer down here, right here. It's gonna be right here. Click that. We're gonna click layer 0, and then we're gonna click the white screen, and it should make the white screen now a transparent background. So once we have that done, we're gonna just bring back our cursor right there, and we're gonna press Control V and paste the image that we had before copied. So you see that the image is too big. Your image that you picked might be too small. So all you gotta do to fix that is press Control T. Press Control T and bring it either down, shrink it down, or make the image bigger and press enter. And once you have the area full like this, enter. That's all you guys have to do. So once you do that, we're gonna get rid of layer number 1 by clicking it and pressing delete on the keyboard, because we don't need it anymore. Alright you guys, now that we have our image right here, we're gonna simply just go ahead and double click the layer that we have left. It should be the layer that has your image in it, because that should be the only layer you have left right now. We're gonna go ahead and make ourselves a thumbnail border. So we're gonna click stroke. We're gonna go over to stroke, and we're gonna make sure that it is on the inside. You see right here where it says position, make sure it's on the inside. Once you have it on the inside, you can choose whatever size that you want the border to be. I'm gonna just do a simple what's this, 16, and I'm gonna make the color, let's do a bright red. We're gonna make the color a bright red. We're gonna press OK, and then OK again, and it should come out like this. You guys, you should have yourself a nice beautiful border just like this. So we're gonna head back over to Google Images and we're gonna type in Roblox transparent background, and it should be like this, and it should bring up the new text. It should look exactly like this and have a transparent background. We're gonna copy it by right clicking and pressing copy, and we're gonna head back to Photoshop and again Control D. It's too big, so we're gonna press Control T and scale it. Enter, bring it over, scale it again. There we go. Enter. Now you guys notice it was supposed to be transparent, and that's because I did not save it to my files. If you went ahead and right clicked it and saved it to your files, save image as, or save the image to your files, it will come out transparent. But since I didn't do that, it has a black background. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna press the paint bucket tool again. Make sure that your mode is on clear, and we're just gonna click the black spaces to make sure that they're gone. Just like that. That is nice and simple. Now we have a nice Roblox layer that we can just stick in the top left, make it a little bit smaller so it's not too big. Maybe like that. There you go. Make it like that. We can give it a nice outline by double clicking the layer that your Roblox text is in. We're gonna go ahead and press stroke, and we're gonna go ahead and move it to whatever you want it to be at and change the color to whatever you want it to be. We're gonna choose white. Alright, so once you have that done, you guys, you're basically almost finished. All you gotta do is add in your text, and optionally you can add in your character or whatever you have green screen and you want added in to your thumbnail. So we're gonna add some text. We're just gonna put jailbreak update and a bunch of exclamation points. We're gonna do that. We're gonna put it right here. We're gonna change the color by double clicking the T that's in the box right here. Then we're gonna change the color to this red, and we're gonna stroke it by double clicking an empty space that's on the same layer tab. We're gonna click stroke, and we're gonna do the same thing that we did for that up there. Put it to about 16 and make it white. I made it a little bit too big, so I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller right here. Just make it a little bit smaller. There we go. Alright, so once you have this done, you can go ahead and add optional things like, for example, here's the optional thing you can do. You can go ahead and add a character that you green screen. For example, one of my YouTube friends, that kid Evan, I made a GFX for him not too long ago. Here's his image right here. Let's go ahead and make it a layer and add a background layer. Here's his character's image right here. So basically, you guys are wondering why the background isn't green. It's because he had a lot of colors on his Roblox character, especially green right here. So if the background would have been green, it would have taken out, it would have collected with this right here, this green. That's random around his character, and it would have taken that away. So I made the background white since his outfit didn't have any white that was visible towards the outer area, except for this up here, but this is more gray than white. So we're gonna go ahead and do what we did again before. Press clear around, and there we go. We're gonna go ahead and press Control A so that it lines the whole layer right there. We're gonna press Control C to copy. Come on over to here and Control V. There you go, you guys. Here's the character right here. You can simply do this, and then we're gonna double click the layer, stroke it, and add whatever color you want. We're gonna do white just because it matches the scheme, and we're gonna go ahead and turn this up like this. So basically, guys, that's really it. That's really it. You could do stuff like adding just a few extra stuff in. For example, I could go and add in my channel logo right here that I have a transparent background. Again, Control A, Control C, head over here, Control V. If it's too big, Control T, make it smaller. And look, now we have a channel logo that we can stick somewhere like in the bottom of the screen, and we can lower the opacity to about 50 so that it's not too noticeable. You can add more text in by pressing the T over here. You can add some effects like blurring the background, which simply is go over smudge, click and hold, and press the blur tool. Once you have that, it should bring up the blur tool. All you got to do is click and hold and just do what I'm doing right now. Click, hold, and do and continuously go back and forth like this. As you see, the background image gets more blurrier and blurrier. You can do this. You can even edit up here how big you want it to be. So basically, just explore. Just test how you want your thumbnail to be. You can learn the basics of Photoshop on YouTube from other people's tutorials. But this is just a simple tutorial on how I make my thumbnails. Here's one of my thumbnails right here. If you guys want to see, it's used commonly in my streams. Here it is right here. Here it is right here. I use it a lot in my streams. I made this the same way I just showed you guys how I made that past thumbnail. I just put a little bit more work into this thumbnail because it's a thumbnail that I use. But you guys basically understand the point and how to make yourself a nice, wonderful thumbnail. All you gotta do is grind, work on it, make sure you improve, and spread the positivity, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like for more banger videos like this. Also, make sure if you're new, you hit the subscribe button so that you're notified whenever I go live and stream or whenever I upload a brand new video like this. I love you guys so much, and until next video, I'll see you guys then. Bye, guys.